Do you want to come to teach in New Zealand, but you've got so many questions? Today, I'll answer some of your questions to ease your anxiety. Hello, my name is Clara. I'm a registered teacher in New Zealand. The first question you might have is, what's the behavior of the students like? I'll answer that question depending on what I have observed. I'm not speaking on behalf of everybody, but based on what I have observed so far. The behavior of my students has been pretty good so far. I guess because I endeavored to build a relationship with them, find out their interest and talk about it with them really and spend some time with them. In some cases, it depends because New Zealand promotes an inclusive education, so no child left behind. What that means is schools accept students who might have ADHD, autism, or the like. They usually have funding, which means that they get a full-time teacher aide. However, you also have to kind of make sure that you're teaching them to the best of your ability. Some of the resources might be provided by the learning support coordinator that the teacher aide can use. If at any point you feel anxious about some behavioral issues in your classroom, you can always talk to the administration and be proactive about it. See what support you can give to this child or some children, depending on how many you've got, and what support they can give you. Make sure you follow the behavior policy to make your life easier and to be able to do your job as a teacher more efficiently. New Zealand education system promotes a student-centered approach, which means that we let the students discover things by themselves instead of telling them. We teach them how to do research and how to find out information. And sometimes we also let them present the topic that we've given them in class, and there's a lot of group work involved, so they interact with their peers, which I think is great because we are helping them to be independent. Usually the teacher to student ratio is 1:28. One teacher to 28 students. Like I said earlier, if you're lucky and you get a teacher aide, then that's extra help for you, which is awesome. If your school is lucky and they have a lot of funding, then the number of students is gonna be less. It could be funded by the ministry or the board of trustees, which means that a class might have just 20 students. That is great because that's 8 less people to worry about, and it means that you can maximize the teaching and learning time. In some scenarios, it could be a little bit more. I've seen a class go as low as 1:18 and as high as 1:31. In a New Zealand classroom, we spend an hour on reading, writing, and maths each day. The rest of the time is spent on the other 6 curriculum areas: science, health and PE, social studies, art, technology, and languages. Bonuses. Unfortunately, we don't have bonuses as such in New Zealand. However, you can run units across the school, which will give you more money on top of your salary. But you need to know that when you're running a unit, that comes with responsibilities. So the more units you run, the more money you get, but the more responsibilities you have as well. You'll get several $1,000s for running a unit. We'll cover that in another video. If you've learned anything from this video today, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like too. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.